So hello, hi, कैसे हैं आप लोग? Today I'm going to discuss with you how to make your own emergency medical travel kit. I'm just back from work. अभी अभी गाड़ी पार्क करी है. So पार्क कर ही रहा था तो मैंने सोचा कि why not make a informative video for you. So I'm a senior consultant, pediatric consultant and associate professor at Government Medical College Sonipat. I've been working there since 2019. Before that, I worked at PGIMS Rohtak as a senior resident. So as you all know that we often travel with our family, especially the kids, and kids often get sick when you travel. So, as a family, you should always have a kit ready with yourself so that कोई भी अगर छोटी मोटी चीज़ होती है on the way, you can easily tackle it. So, today I'm going to tell you my emergency medical kit that I have made. You can use this kit pretty much for anything that comes your way. Okay, so I'll tell you the content in sequence. So first of all, we have this cotton ball, very easy dressing. These are used for cleaning the wound, dressing, stopping the bleeds. So very easy choice for us. And let's see what's next. So I have these syringes. I keep 5 ml, 10 ml and insulin syringe with me to administer different antihistaminics. So I keep adrenaline injection with myself, I keep a steroid injection, and I keep Avil injection. As I'm a doctor, I can easily administer them. It's up to you. I don't think you'll be able to administer. So this is for me. Next thing and very important medicine that we have is antihistaminics or cold medication or motion sickness medication. So here I have this Montelukast and levocitrazine. This is Monter LC. This I can use many times when my kids have cold cough. So Nomi and Prashast, Prashast is 30 kgs and Nomi is 20 kgs. So I can break the tablet and dissolve it in water and give it to them. This also helps with the motion sickness. If you don't have anything else, you can use this also for motion sickness. So this is also very important with kids. This is Ibugesic Plus, Combiflem as we call it. So usually for kids, we use paracetamol and ibuprofen. So this is ibuprofen. So this also I break the tablet and give it to my kids. So this is for pain relief and sometimes for fever also. Okay, so this is the simple bandage. This is a multi-purpose bandage. This you can use for many things. Wound dress करने के लिए, for making a sling in case you have a fracture, or just for the tourniquet. So this can be used for many things. You keep it with yourself. So this is the steroid cream. This is Disonide. It is a mild steroid. So I usually keep this keeping in mind bee stings or dermatitis or any allergic rash. I remember Prashast had a dermatitis and allergic rash on his neck. I don't know what it was. It was it a bee sting or some insect bite. So I used it for the rash. He was itching badly, so I used it for the rash. Then you have this soframycin multi-purpose antiseptic cream. This you can use for wounds or abrasions or scratches, minor scratches that your kid might have. So this is prednisolone tablet. This is omnacotyl. This is 20 mg. I usually keep it keeping in mind bee stings, allergic reaction, and some respiratory complaints that my kids might have. So अगर कुछ severe होता है, then only I give this to the kids. But you can consult your pediatrician if some children they have asthma or have been diagnosed as asthma. You can always keep this handy. So then we have this calamine and liquid paraffin. This calamine lotion. This usually helps with burns. So I remember when we went to Bangalore, somehow it slipped off our mind, and Precious just poured some hot water. The geyser was on. So he poured hot water and his hand got burnt. So there it was a superficial burn, but this calamine lotion and paraffin wax, this is very good in case you have superficial burns. This also helps with the bee sting or a rash. So it is a cooling agent. You can very well use it. So then we have this cold medication. Many a times when you travel with kids to public places, they get cough and cold. So this is a combination of phenylephrine and chlorpheniramine. You keep your dose weight of the kids written here, and the dose they are supposed to have, you can write it here, so that in your absence any other person who's taking care of your kid can easily remember. Let's say if it is 10 kg, write it down here, 20 kg, and the corresponding doses you can write it here itself. So this is a cough syrup for small kids for motion sickness. This cough syrup will suffice. This is So next we come to this antiseptic solution, antiseptic liquid. This is Dettol. This is a 50 ml bottle that I have. Don't apply it directly to the wound. It is applied when diluted with water, or else it can cause skin burns, chemical burns. Okay, so I keep it with myself. Now this is simple sodium chloride nasal spray. This also helps when you travel to cold places like Leh, Ladakh, or dry places like Rajasthan when the kid's nose gets blocked. So you can have this and spray. This is normal saline. You can spray it as many times. So these are some alcohol swabs that we have. So alcohol swabs can be used when you administer any, it is just for the cleaning the skin. So these are simple alcohol swabs that you can have it with yourself. So let's see what's next. So very important. So these are oral rehydration solution. We have this Prolite ORS Nimbu Pani flavor. This is from Cipla Health. So you have this 22.4 gram sachet. This you can mix in 1 liter of clean water. So what you have is you have plastic water bottles of 1 liter. You mix it thoroughly, and then you can give this to your child in hot season, or sometimes they have heat exhaustion or dehydration. In fever also, when you have fever, when your kid has fever, they usually get dehydrated. So you can always administer them. This also helps with the diarrhea or loose stools. So this is very essential for an emergency kit. Then this is paracetamol. This is Dolo 650 mg. So I have me and Dimple, we both know how much to give it to both the kids. So this is simple paracetamol. This is one of the most important drugs that you should carry. You can leave anything else, but not the paracetamol. So here we have this lansoprazole or Lanzol 30 mg tablet. It is an disintegrating tablet. This is an antacid. So it will help in vomiting, in gastroenteritis or diarrhea. It will also help during fever. Many a times kids, they have fever, they get gastritis and they start vomiting. They even start vomiting the medicines that you give, the antibiotics you give. So you should have this handy. Okay, let's see what else we have. So this is the pain relief spray for sprains. This can be used by the whole family. You can use it on kids also. Many times they are playing and injure themselves, so you can use this. Along with this, you should have always have a crepe bandage for sprains and such kind of injuries. Very important. So this is the Derma company's SPF 60 sunscreen. So remember one thing, the creams that you use for adults, the spray ones, they can't be used for kids. So what you do is you have this zinc oxide and titanium dioxide components in kids sunscreen. So please make sure that these two components are there. These are called occlusive or mineral sunscreens. So this is what we use in kids, not the adult ones. So next we come to these emergency wound dressing medications that I have. This white one is hydrogen peroxide. This is a simple liquid soap that I have. Somewhere I have this betadine solution with myself. So I keep this for wound dressing. These are also very handy. एक बार what happened, we were going to Carro's Peak. Carro's Peak, by the way, is the highest peak of Haryana. So it is usually pretty much uninhabited. So we were traveling there, and Nomi had a slip and she abraded her knee. So it was very helpful there. So this is also very important, silver nitrate and chlorhexidine gluconate cream. This is sold as Burn Heal and manufactured by Cipla. So we use this. Usually burns may this helps a lot. So this is another very important thing. This is sodium chloride or normal saline. I keep this with myself. It is multi-purpose. It is sterile solution, so you can fill it up in a syringe and clean any wounds that you get. उसमें अगर मिट्टी है या mud है, so or dirt you have, you can take it in a syringe and just push the saline and clean the wound and then dress it. So this also I keep it with myself. Okay, so then we have same category as soframycin. We have this mupirocin ointment. This is also an antibacterial ointment. This is fabric roll-on. This is a eucalyptus oil fabric roll-on. If you put on the skin also, it doesn't harm for the kids. Very, very essential anti-mosquito, mosquito repellent roll-ons. This you should carry everywhere for yourself and for your kids also. This is paper tape, simple paper tape used in dressing. That I have scissors, very, very important. You can't dress a wound without scissors, and you are just handicapped without it. Tweezers. So this and credit card. These help a lot in bee stings. So when you see a stinger, you just uh, pick it off the skin as much as you can, or just slide your card and pull off the stinger. So this helps in decreasing the inflammation. So it is very, very important. This is ondansetron or MSAT. This is 8 mg tablet. It is a anti-emetic or to control vomiting. You can use it to control vomiting, but you should know the doses for the weight of your kid. This is simple regular bandage, Hansaplast. So this is my antibiotic kit. So here I have azithromycin, I keep cefixime with myself, and I keep amoxicillin and clavulinic acid, amoxiclav with myself. So this helps in all sorts of conditions, cough, cold, diarrhea. This I use for any infected wounds or any folliculitis or any throat infection. And here we have cefixime. You can use also this one also for gastroenteritis, and mostly for gastroenteritis we use it. So you should know the dose of these antibiotics. That is the uh, condition that you should. So here we have normal soap, very, very useful. Anywhere you want during travel, you want to eat food, ask your kids to wash their hand thoroughly, and for all sorts of other things you can use it also. This is a thermometer that you have. This is a digital thermometer that you should carry with yourself in case your kid has fever. You should have this with yourself. Auxiliary temperature or sublingual temperature, this or oral temperature. You can measure with this and see if there is fever or not. This is ciprofloxacin eye drops. Sometimes kids, they are playing and they get some foreign body in their eye. Just rinse the eye and you can put these eye drops. Many a times you get conjunctivitis or red eye, so you can administer this very easily. Keep it with yourself. So I think this is pretty much it. A few more things. Wait. So I have this bag. So this has a front pocket where I keep all the gloves and face mask and other things. This has a main pocket here. Here I keep all the medications. I carry this all along. I can leave everything else, but not this bag. Okay, so don't leave it in your car. Carry it with yourself. Okay, so then here we have these sterile gloves. So my size is 7.5, so I use these gloves. whenever I dress a wound. So I wash my hands, get myself into these gloves, and after that only I start the dressing, because you have high risk of infection because you are outside and the environment is not sterile. These also I have a pair of disposable gloves. And so these are four face masks, simple face masks that I have. Kids usually get cough and cold, and whenever you go to public spaces or crowded places, you can use these. Or if somebody has cough and cold, they can use this to isolate the kids. Again, these alcohol swabs. So I think this is pretty much it. I don't have anything else. So again, I want to reiterate that this is my kit. I have prepared it and I have customized it for my kids. You can also prepare such kits. This is not a universal kit, but it pretty much handles most of the ailments that your kids are going to encounter during travel. Please consult your pediatrician. I myself am a pediatrician. I think this is pretty much it, and thank you for watching patiently. Please make yourself a kit. It is very, very essential. Whenever you are traveling, please carry it with yourself. Thank you.